Hello, my beautiful, beautiful tribe. My name is Emily Potter. I'm the director of the Lightworker Musicians Tribe and the Million Kisses Foundation. I have an inner laugh happening inside of myself because of this question that has been coming up pretty much consistently since I started the tribe. So here we go. Are you feeling confused by all the woo-woo terminology that you hear? And you don't fully understand why it's relevant to you and your music. So, some examples of things that I say in this tribe, which totally cracks me up because I think it's hilarious how woo woo I am, and you probably have the same kind of humor about yourself too. But here's some words that we are passing along in our tribe. We use the word third dimension and fifth dimension a lot. What the heck is that? Even very basic things like what is light work and what is anchoring light to the planet? What the heck does that mean? I've mentioned the Galactic Federation and our infinite consciousness, the collective consciousness. There's a lot of words that we're using in the woo woo world. And I was just talking to someone this week about this and how important it is for us to really define these things. And so he's probably watching it and going to be laughing at me because he's in our tribe. But in general, tribe, we say these things not to be confusing, not to be just out there woo woo. It is imperative that we have this new vocabulary come into the space because it is relevant to you and your music. And I've had a past client that I'm thinking about who has chosen to go forward even without knowing this vocabulary. She signed up and really went into the depth of who she is and how it's relevant to her music. And now she's unlocking things because she learned the vocabulary. She got to the point where she got to unlock parts of herself. So there's a part of her now that can go forward with her musical calling to the greater extent because she knows these things. So the result of not uh, embracing some of these things, the vocabulary itself is not where I'm trying to put the focus. It's really that you, in all ways, know the big picture about what your music is doing. Do you have a clear sense of the power of your music and how it is layer upon layer upon layer affecting different dimensions, different galactical experiences? Do you actually know what that means? Because honestly, no matter who you decide to listen to, one of the greatest things you can do is start to unlock those things because then you are not sitting dormant. A part of you, if you are not clear about some of these things, you're staying dormant. And so you're susceptible to some of the inner world you have of perfectionism, self-criticism. You're still there. You're still in those very dense energies where you don't know the divinity of who you are and how important your music is to the full galaxy and beyond. You don't know those things, and so a part of you is still asleep. And so the words themselves are funny, okay? So it doesn't really matter. The terminology is just because we're human, we have to use words. So we're not going to get connected so much to that we start to build around the words themselves. We're using the words so that you can see places where you are still lying dormant, that you have not fully connected to your musical calling and your soul's purpose, and therefore you are staying asleep. And that's the part that I want to talk to. So, wherever you decide that there's a vibrational resonance to learn about these things and to learn about yourself, go the distance to learn these things, get educated, because the results are that you are going to be unlocking chapters of your DNA. I like to talk about your DNA a lot because that's where we're going at the DNA level. You're unlocking and activating yourself and your soul's purpose and your DNA physically connected to why you're on the planet. This is really essential stuff. And I'll just say another way of saying it. The result of not getting educated about these things is that you will stay in your third dimensional thinking, which means any kind of self-worth issues will still have lots of power over you, thinking that you're not good enough as a singer. You're going to just stay in those very low and very dense vibrations. And you deserve more. Your power, the power that you have, the influence you have on the planet, it is it is a time for you to rise above some of those self-worth issues. The I can't sing well, I don't want to promote myself. Those kind of things are third dimensional thinking, and you are more than that. So tribe, if you feel a vibrational resonance with what I'm saying and you would like to specifically get tools and resources to learn about this terminology, to learn about who you are at the bigger picture, then private message me. So here's the thing is that there are lots of people talking about this right now. Lots of light workers, lots of people who are on YouTube, all sorts, and go to all of them. I'm a really big believer. Go to who you vibrationally resonate with. In this tribe, something very specific is being offered to you to work with light worker musicians. Myself and other highly committed light worker musicians in our tribe, we're gathering on a regular basis. We're doing Zoom calls on a regular basis. And so if you decide that you want to very much have that niche to really focalize, to become focused on your calling as a musician and to be able to tap into that as a resource, private message me, because that is being offered to you in this tribe. I look forward to giving you the same results that I'm being able to give my other lightworker musicians who have private messaged me. I look forward to talking to you and to offer you the chance to see yourself at the infinite scale. This is where we're going. No more staying in the third dimensional insecurities, no more limitations, no more not knowing what you're talking about, no more getting stuck in that confusing space of I don't know what my purpose is. You don't have to have any of that. You actually can have a full-on focus of who you are and why you're here, you at the global and the collective consciousness infinite level. I look forward to talking to those who are ready to do that work, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Lots of love to my tribe today.